Morning, everybody. Welcome back to today's episode of Scrapyard Rescue. Today I'm not going to be doing a whole lot. I ran out of paint again, so I need to go to town and get some more paint, and I'm waiting for some parts to show up, and so I can't really do much. I was going to shoot a coat of paint on the bumper, and of course as soon as I got it wiped down ready to go, the wind came up, so I'm not going to do that. But I got some questions, and so I'm looking for some advice and opinions. Now you can see on this car here that I've done the whole front of the car in black, and I personally really like it. I think it turned out really good. My question is now, what do I do with the rest of the car? The interior on the car is black and white. The seats are black, door panels are black. I'm going to put black carpet in it. You know, the rest of the metalwork is all painted white, so it's a black and white themed car. But let me take you around to the back over here, and I want to ask your opinion on some stuff over there. Okay, you can see the back bumper here that it's, obviously it's going to be black. So I just, like I said, the wind's already picked up today, so I can't paint it. It'll just, blow all the paint out into the woods somewhere. So I want to go over to the back of the Fairlane and we'll look at that. Okay, what my question is, you can see I've got some body work I'm working on here in the back, but you can see the stainless trim here on the back, the taillights and the bars that go across the back. And remember, now the bumper's going to be black. What my thoughts are is, should I paint that stainless trim in the back here in black to match the front? I do the Ford letters too in black, but paint this stuff in black to match the bumper, or should I just leave it, like it is? I can't decide. It looks good either way, so I'm kind of having a tough decision on what to do with that. So, and the other thing I'm not real sure on is, let's go over here. Now you can see these wheels that I put on this car. I think they look really good on the car. I like them. I got the front ones are done. I polished them. I got new lug nuts for them. New tires mounted on them here last week and stuff. And, I think those look pretty good. But then again, let's go over to my other car. All right, so you can see on this car that I put the black steel wheels on here with the baby moons. And the interior of this car is red. So what my question is here, should I swap all these wheels out here and put them on the black themed car, take the alloy wheels and put them on this car, and then maybe eventually, like next summer or something, get red steel wheels and put on this car with the baby moons? See, I got some options here, and I don't know what the hell to do. I'm taking that hood off. That hood I got over there, and the other car is coming over here to go on this car, and that one that's on the bench over there is I'm painting and going to put on that other car. So I'm swapping this hood out so it doesn't have that scoop on it anymore. It'll be back to normal. I think a normal hood, now that I got these new bumpers, it'll go better with the car, instead of it having like a hot rod hood. And so I don't know. Just stuff I'm tossing around. I don't know for sure what to do. That's why I'm kind of asking for some, opinions here and stuff. I'm still trying to find somebody that can upholstery seats at some kind of a, at least reasonable market. And I don't know, just I heard of a guy close here by here in the next town over that does upholstery out of his place. So I'm gonna try to get in contact with him and get an idea what he'll charge me to do upholstery. But anyways, let's go back over and look at the other car again. Okay, this is the interior of I guess what I call Fairlane number 2. So you can see that you know, I pretty much went the black and white theme. So I don't know really what to do. If I could afford to have the seats reupholstered, I'd put the bench seat back in here. I kind of like the bench seat, but then I kind of like these two. I don't know. I got, and some of the parts I bought, there's a floor shifter in there. It's not the one that went in the 65. It's apparently some of the feedback I got says it looks like it was one that was in a Mustang. But I could actually put that in this car. I was just looking at it a little while ago. And I just have to cut a small hole in there, plop it in, and it just takes out, this being an automatic, it's just one rod to make it onto the shift linkage, which I already tore off and got an aftermarket one on there. So I don't know. It's something I thought I would do before I put the carpet in, but that's something that can go on much later too. So anyways, let's get back over to the front. Okay guys, so that's pretty much all I'm going to do here today. I don't have much to do. Like I said, I need paint for the hood. I need the wind to quit blowing to paint the bumper and even paint the hood. I don't really have much to do here. I've been waiting a week now for a new head for my sander to show up off of Amazon. It was supposed to be here Monday. Today's Friday. Apparently the people that deliver stuff for them now can't read or something. I get my mail in town at one of these mail drop places, so they're open till 5:30. They show up at 6:30 to deliver the package, and of course they're closed. So then they send it back and redo it the next day. So then the next day they come out at 7:30 to drop it off when they're closed. I'm like, I wonder if these people that are driving these parts around for actually have to read, or can they actually think when they go up to the door and it says closed 5:30 and it's 6:30, so then the next day they come at 7:30. I don't know. So I'm standing around here now for a week waiting for my sander to show up so I can do some stuff, and you know, just standing around as usual. But anyways, if you watched those other 2 videos I did before this, if you want a couple of them stickers, just text me on the phone number that I put on the description of those 2. I'll leave it in this video. Just send me a text with your mailing address, and I'll send you out a couple stickers. They're free. Don't you know? It just, if you want some, just you gotta let me know. Give me a mailing address, and be sure to subscribe, like, share, leave comments. Give me your opinions on what I'm doing with this car. You know, do all that kind of stuff. And when we get a little bit more progress going, I'll get back in here with a new video. And in the meantime, as always, guys, thanks for watching.